Now, as I was saying, last episode, I was talking about being in love. And I can't wait to tell y'all all about it.
Wait.
That's right. Rufus, T. Rufus, am finally in love.
Okay, that's great. And amazing that you actually are remembering what we did in the last episode and you've decided to continue it, because that's not something we normally do. We are not very good at being a serialized podcast. Normally we record an episode and then by the time we walk out of the studio, everybody's forgotten everything.
What?
And
but
today,
hold on.
you're okay, but that you
wait. Just no.
I know.
Yeah, you don't know. Your voice sounds insane today. Like, and you had like a weird lisp. Now I'm doing it. What's going on? Is it catching? Is it? Hey, producer, can you look up? Is there some sort of a lisp? Lisp. How would they? That's rough. Lisp thing going around.
Sorry, something in my throat as well.
Probably a frog in your throat.
No, it's not a frog in my throat.
No. Well, evidently, let's see here. That little froggy producer over there, he's got a little bit of a cough, a little tickle in his throat. Natty, you up there? I heard you having a problem with your S's. Now listen to me. I'm the only one here who can speak. I can say lisp with no problem whatsoever, okay? I can say Sally's selling seashells down by the Studebaker at the seashore. No problem, but, so I guess it's going to be my episode today. Finally, we're going to focus on some real issues, and that's me, my life, and me being in love.
No, I'm fine. We've never recorded an episode this early in the morning, and I do not feel like I've properly woken up. It is, and it's not really that early, but it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and normally that we're not recording a podcast at this time. But that's what we're doing today, because we have so many cool things to talk about. And
so we got to talk about me being in love.
Nah, I'm pretty sure that's not on the docket. I'm pretty sure that's not on the list. It's not on the whiteboard. That's not what we're doing today. But Natty, take it away, I guess.
Okay, yeah. And if I'm to be honest, the stuff I'm going to talk about now feels kind of weird and boring, and it's cool. Rufus is in love, so that feels like that's kind of important too. And I don't know if that. The stuff we're talking. I don't know. Producer, what do you think?
Yeah, well, sorry, I had a little drink and my throat feels better. The water is good for me. I think that we have already wasted almost 4 minutes of this podcast, 4 minutes of everyone's life who is listening that they'll never get back. And they're, oh my goodness, this is my 4 minutes, and we could have already probably talked about the Rufus whole situation and been done, right? And then you could talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. But instead, we just kind of keep going back and forth. Rufus is in love. Natty's got stuff to talk about. And then everybody is on their bicycle or on their train, however they listen to this. And they're going, well, I don't know. It's going to talk about it. Are they going to talk about anything at all? I don't know. They're just kind of going back and forth. And, they're doing that in their head, I'm hoping. Maybe they're looking around at other people if they're on a train and they're saying, maybe they're listening to this. Maybe she's listening. Maybe that she's frustrated. I can see her brow is furrowed, but maybe she's frustrated because she's now listening to this. And she's at the same part maybe I am, randomly, And she's like, well, they're going to talk about anything, and nobody knows because they don't ever know if they're going to talk about. Can we just? I'm struggling.
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
You're struggling because Natty over there he's being strictly business, And what I'm talking about is I'm I got stuck in an is loop there. Is a matter of the heart. It's a matter of the soul. It's I'm not doing it again. All right. Maybe I'm a little bit emotional. Maybe that's why I keep getting stuck. Now, normally I come on here and I talk about the law, right? As I'm a lawyer, but right now we're talking about we're getting a little bit deeper in with Rufus. We're going past the skin. We're taking back a few layers, and we're looking at what makes him tick. His heart, right? I'm a romantic. Everybody didn't know that, but now you do. I'm a man about flowers. I'm gonna give you chocolates. I'm gonna hold your hand at the beach, and we're gonna make fun of seagulls, whatever you do at the beach. I don't really go to the beach. I'm afraid of it. The water. It's gonna come get me. I have dreams. But what I'm saying is I'm here for you, and I'm ready to talk about my relationship.
Okay, so Natty, producer has a point. We were at when were we? We were at 4 minutes. Now we're at 6 minutes, and so we're really burning through the podcast and ain't talked about nothing. And so I say we let Rufus say his thing, and then we'll move on. We can talk about your stuff at the end. We'll give it a good segment. All right,
that's fine. I don't even remember what I was excited to talk about some stuff, and now I don't even remember what it was. I kind of checked out on the podcast a while ago. Yeah. Okay. Rufus, go ahead and tell us whatever. I'm excited to hear about it. I know you don't hear it in my voice, but I'm going to blame it on being tired and having a plan and that being just thrown away. So let's focus on what we're doing. And Rufus, you're in love? Tell us about it.
Yeah. Well, Natty, I can tell by the tone of your voice that you was not sincere. You was insincere right there. And that's fine, because you're a man who doesn't know about love. You're a man who doesn't know about the magic of a relationship, you know? And that's unfortunate for you, but that's a you problem. And for me, I'm going to talk about what makes me happy, and everybody out there who's listening, maybe it's going to put a little pep in their step today, all right? So,
well, hold on.
Let's see here.
Yeah, instead of you just rambling, I'll do the. Where did you meet? Who is this person? Where are they from?
Yeah, I like this. This is good. We're going to interview you. Okay, here we go. Where are they from, Rufus?
Well, remember last time we was talking about the applications on my telephone, and there's the games I like to play. There's the one with the little jewels, one that looks like candy that's jewels, but that it attacks you. And there's a monkey, I think, and it's in space. I should mention that underwater space.
Just go. Okay.
The uncharted. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's a chat feature in these games, and
okay. I remember we were talking about the games, and you were giving them your credit card. You were giving them all the information, and is this where you met the love of your life, Rufus?
Now, you know, Natty, sometimes we had a problem where people don't like you, right? And I think it's because of your tone. Normally I can't hear it, but when it's directed towards me, I can actually understand where the people are coming from. Like, you're saying words, but there's something in them, something under them, right? And I don't appreciate it, and I don't like it. All right? Yeah, I met her on a game, and she had a cool name. It was Rainbow, but there was no vowels in there. So RNBW, Rainbow, and then some numbers, and somehow she put one of them emojis in there. There's like little upside down smiling kitty cat, right? That's just who she is. She's just an individual. She's perfect, right? And so we got to chatting.
Oh,
and
boy, I think this is an issue.
No.
Yeah, we told you to stay away from the games because of stuff like this. Okay, keep going.
No. This is completely different, right? This is a real person. Rainbow numbers and then smile that I have built and fostered a real kinship with. Right, we just started out. We was on the same team and playfully, talking back and forth.
Yeah.
And, we share a lot of interests.
Okay.
And,
How did that work out? Did you share or?
yeah, I would say stuff I was interested in, and she would say that she was very much interested as well.
Okay.
And that made me happy.
Did she ever initiate that, like what she was interested in, or was it just mostly coming from you, and then she would agree?
Well, a lot of it did come from me, because so she was on the front lines of the game, the offense, right, right out there on the fringe. So she couldn't chat as much as me. I was I was in the defense. I was crouched right back in the bushes where nobody could see me, and so I would chat it up a lot, and she would respond pretty short, but always very sweet. And
Hold on, is this the person? I remember you were saying the language you could start it out. You could blink at people or something, or little lines or whatever. So I don't really know how you would strike up a conversation with that kind, but, maybe you play a lot and maybe you just got a little inside jokes. I don't know how,
yeah.
right?
So what I noticed is that every time I would stop playing, usually, within, I don't know, a very short amount of time, I would log in, stop playing, and then, she would log in as well. Almost like we were on the same schedule, right? And she would just loop, and then we chat, and then we play the game, and it just every time I played, loop, there she is. I would say that too. I would say, well, there she is, and I'd send her a little. You can send a little, a funny little line or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. And I realized the tone of my voice you were hearing was, again, because I'm very tired, and I'm awake. I had a sip of tea, and I'm ready to go.
Nobody believes that, Natty. Everybody knows. Everybody's heard it. Everybody knows it. There's a tone. So just let's, keep going.
Yeah, there's absolutely a tone. Everybody agrees. Sometimes people listen to the podcast, and they put you can see they make videos, and they put a little line. They go, okay, there's the tone. There's like, oh, there's another. And they do like betting to see how many times. Well, first off, how many times you're going to talk in the episode, because a lot of times you just don't hear it all. Yeah. And then the other times is how many times is he going to have the tone?
Okay, well then I have something to work on. Great. Now can we just keep talking about Rufus and figure out what's going on with him, please?
You see, that was it again. Every time you talk now, I hear it. I feel like it's every time you speak, there's a little bit of undertone, a little bit of something there.
Yeah, I hear it too. Now, how do I get in on this betting thing? Because that does sound kind of fun. It makes the show more interactive.
No, I don't. Can we just focus on Rufus, please, and leave me alone?
Yeah.
The Bumper Podcast is an oftentimes hilarious weekly romp with Natty Bumpercar and some of his pals. It is family-friendly, clean, and ridiculous. Thanks a bundle for listening. If you love our show and you'd like to help support the podcast, check out our Patreon page at https://www.patreon.com/nattybumpercar. Also, pretty please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Share it with everyone everywhere, post about it on all of the social medias, or leave a rating and review. The Bumper Podcast is produced at headquarters in Coffee Can Alley. It's recorded, mixed, and produced by producer. The Bumper Podcast features contributions from Aloysius J. Pig, Rufus T. Rufus, Doodle Poodle, Robot, Trunks, and a gaggle of other silly rascals. Our head talker is probably Natty Bumpercar. We also have an absurd newsletter. Check it out and subscribe at nattybumpercar.com/subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Natty Bumpercar. Hugs and hearts. See you soon.